Hello, welcome back to Cup of CelebriTEA.
We are back at it again. Hello, everyone.
I guess should we go with some cheese and crackers? Start off with a little update on the whole Zayn and Yolanda situation.
Yes. Okay. So I feel like last week my perspective was a little rash. And okay, I feel like as we talk about this, I feel like from a legal perspective, none of us know the truth. We don't know what happened. We were not there. And I haven't seen the police report come out, and I've been watching a few videos, and honestly, when I really think about it, Yolanda Hadid is not an angel. Did you know that in the Weeknd song, it's called Over It? He broke up with Bella because he couldn't stand her mom always leaking stuff to the press.
Really? I had no
Mm-hmm.
idea. But you know what? I was seeing a bunch of TikTok videos talking about how Yolanda's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So please explain.
Yes. So, okay, last week my side was like, okay, Zayn, conspiracy, loves the blanky bank.
What?
Zayn loves the blankety blank. And when you're going through something like that, and when you have that addiction, it's hard to be rational sometimes because your emotions. I'm just going to repeat what I said last week in the last episode. But also, okay, now let's throw the coin back to Yolanda. Homegirl said that she and her two kids have Lyme disease, and on the Real House of Beverly or the Orange County or Beverly Hills, she was very dramatic. And if you really think about it, she kind of wants to be like a Kris Jenner too, in a way. She wants to make Gigi and Bella like very big household names, which I feel like they have become. And so I feel like she does have controlling tendencies because there's YouTube videos where she's telling Gigi, "Don't you dare eat that burger," or like, "You can only have a bite," or she's very controlling with what she eats and her figure and yada yada yada. So is it really shocking to me that she just came over to her granddaughter's place unannounced? It's not really shocking to me. It's a very terrible situation, but yeah, what TikToks have you seen?
Well, for me, I'm just confused when I watch these TikToks. I'm like, what did Yolanda do? Because I don't know. But everyone's just saying, like, oh, she's a toxic one. And I have heard the stories about, like, how she's, like, telling, like, Gigi to count how many almonds she's eating or something like that. And, I mean, obviously, yeah, there are two sides to the story. And I'm pretty sure, like, Zayn is not completely all at fault here. But, I mean, there also is no excuse for any type of violence towards a man or woman. That's all I pretty much know.
Right? It's getting a little interesting, and then we see like the sides come out, and I feel like with Zayn, he's so private. So it's like it's hard to know like his character. With Yolanda, she's been on reality TV. She does a lot of interviews, and it's just interesting how people see a lot of her flaws. And it's not to say she deserved it. God forbid if she really did get hit. But I think the charges that he got hit with, it wasn't verbal. I mean, it wasn't physical attack. It was like verbal attack. There's like a class to it, like C1, CA, or like something like that.
Oh, so what was the whole struck thing then?
I know, right? Like, or maybe you struck me with your loud
With
voice.
your words.
He struck me with his words. Oh God. Yeah, I feel like this situation is just a hot mess, and Gigi and Zayn have already been broken up, and I don't think they would get back together. I feel like they were on and off so much before they even became parents, so yeah.
I know that's true. They were on and off, and I don't know. We'll see where this situation goes. If who they could even possibly get back together, like because they are that couple.
True. Yeah, and I feel like Gigi's trying to have like a healthier motherhood and a healthier parenting method and style versus her mom, because her mom is just so controlling. And yeah, I don't know, the situation is a little bit more complicated. Okay, but I still believe that Zayn was an addict, or he could still be one. I feel like there was a reason why he couldn't perform, and I feel like a lot of celebrities use anxiety. Interesting enough.
Well, more to come on that, I'm sure. Ace family update. Is there more? Is there more?
Oh my gosh. So what did we talk about it last time?
I
I
don't
just
know.
feel like they're going downhill, and I am living.
I know. I forget what we talk about online and versus offline. But if anyone's following the Ace family situation, their house was on auction, and then eventually went to foreclosure. Is that how it works? Am I saying the word right?
So they took out this gigantic loan. They actually, did I tell you, they took out 2 loans. So one loan was like maybe 1 or 2 million, and then the second loan was the bigger chunk of it to renovate these houses, because originally it was on the lot of land with 2 plots for 2 houses, and they combined it, right? To renovate it and blah 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 blah, and then they valued it at 9.5 or 10 million, and they weren't able to sell it. So when you can't do that, like the bank takes it back, it's the city, and that's why Static John, Katy's husband, went to Pomona to see who would actually buy it, but no one wants to buy the $9 million home, $10 million home. So now the house goes back into ownership, not with the Ace family, but I want to say they're loan sharks, but I know they're not. So it goes back to the loaners, and technically they're going to get evicted, but that could take months. Like that could take, like, who knows, like, because the loan shark, they have to figure out, like, how are they going to sell this house? Like, how are they going to get their money back? Because they loaned the Ace family this money, but then the Ace family can't pay them back. They're ridiculous. But also, I forgot. I just remembered. So Austin McBroom and this one guy, he's like, who works in media, and he gets everyone riled up and makes them more famous. I forgot his name, but he's getting sued by, I think, the city of Beverly Hills.
Wait, Austin McBroom?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because he was trying to throw a parade, and that's like a really large gathering, and like he was doing this and that, violating like city codes. And like when you have an event, you have to get it cleared through the city because of zoning, and then also sometimes you need like certain roads blocked off, like for safety. So he was a hot mess, and I guess like over 50 police officers came out. And so the lawsuit is that he has to pay the salary of all the police officers for that day, and damages and stuff. And there was a mob and everything. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I feel like Austin's mentality is like, any publicity is good publicity. And it's like, no, not for you, sweetie. Sweetie, you need to work on yourself. You need to get a publicist, is what you need to do.
Seriously. Can't pay your home. You have this lawsuit. Catherine has a lawsuit going on. Like, and like for being a social media family, I was actually like trying to look them up earlier, and I'm like, they do not post except for on YouTube.
I know. Here's the thing. I will give them. Do I want to give them credit for being smart in some ways, or they're not smart all the way? I don't know how, but Catherine's daughter, her firstborn, Elle, that she owns that on Instagram. And how much you want to bet Elle Magazine really wants to have that freaking that tag?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like,
they even have that.
And she has the verified check mark. Like, my God.
All their kids do.
Like, seriously, this is just absolutely insane to me. And it goes, hi, my name is Ellen. I'm 5 years old. Kill me. I'm done. I cannot with these baby Instagrams.
That's how they make their money.
They really do. Because I watched his YouTube. Was it Sloan or was it someone else? How they made their fortune off of child exploitation. And it's like, you just put this camera in front of a kid and you just, I don't know. I'm contacting child labor laws.
I'm sure you're not the first. You said it could take a couple months before they could be evicted. Is that what you said?
Yeah. They can't just like go. I feel like they could just be like, hey, like you need to get out, but I think they also need the loan companies need to figure out like how are they going to get their money back if the Ace family can't pay them back. And I'm like, how rich are you guys not if you can't pay off like this $10 million? Like, I thought you guys were super rich. Like, it's a facade.
Yeah, they need to be pumping out these videos if they're gonna pay this off. Is it too late though to still like? Are they still able to like buy the house back?
I feel like if they could, they would have.
I
I feel
really
like if they had the money, they wouldn't be in this debacle.
True. Well, I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna watch that video when it's like, oh, we moved, and I want to see what reason they come up with or what they say. Like, yeah, I'm waiting for that transition video.
God, I hope the kids are at least eating healthy meals and getting proper and adequate sleep and some kind of proper education because I am. Oh Lord, I would not know what to do if those people were my parents.
I know Elle goes to school. I think the other two are too young, and I know they have a chef. Like, I don't know, they have a lot of expenses. I'm pretty sure Elle goes to like a private school too, but
I think so because Austin had to pull up to the school in his like Lamborghini or something to show off to the other 5-year-old kids. Like, you think those kids are gonna know? Like, he is
on the
so
5-year-olds.
he is so ugly, both on the inside and outside. Like, he's so arrogant. He has such an ego. He seems controlling and abusive. I want to throw an egg at him.
All right, what's the next topic?
Okay. Really quick, we just want to congratulate Kristen Stewart for getting engaged.
I'm sorry, but who is she engaged to? I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Her name is Dylan Myers.
Do we know anything about Dylan Myers?
No, see, the last thing I kept up with Kristen Stewart is, besides the fact that she plays Princess Diana in the movie Spencer, the last time I checked up on Kristen Stewart was when she was dating this Victoria's Secret model. Like Maxwell, or was it Stella Maxwell? No, her girlfriend, now fiance, Dylan Myers.
Oh, she's a screenwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty private. Good for her.
Oh, wait, I forgot Kristen Stewart was in Charlie's Angels.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that... Anyways. I mean, I've heard such good things about her Princess Diana movie.
Right, and Spencer, I do want to watch that one because it's more, I feel like, somber, and it's not like mainstream Charlie's Angels, so I kind of do want to see how she portrays Diana and how she like does her image. Oh God, what's like, God, there's like a saying, when does her justice.
I know, like, based off the reviews, I'm like, okay, like, because I mean, we both know that Chris Stewart has like a certain, he acts the same way in everything that she's been in to me. So I would like to see her act well.
Wait, did you watch Charlie's Angels?
No, it just seemed too cheesy to me just from like the previews and stuff. I'm like, ugh, I wasn't into it. And the reviews agreed.
You guys, I still have not watched Twilight or New Moon or Eclipse or Breaking Dawn on Netflix yet because I'm trying to see if there's a progression in her acting, but Melissa said there isn't. So should I even dare waste my time?
I mean, those movies were a long time ago. Maybe you should watch them before you watch Spencer, and then you're gonna be like, oh my god, like see the difference in her acting. We'll see.
At one point, I kind of got confused with Kristen Stewart and the girl from Pitch Perfect, Anna Kendrick.
Oh yeah, and they were both in that movie too.
I know she is in Twilight, but okay. Anyways, congrats to Kristen Stewart.
For more couple news. We joked about this, but for some reason, I guess maybe it just went out to the universe. But we also know that apparently he has a personality of a Don Julio or something. Or is it Don Juan? Not Don Julio, that's the drink. Don Juan. But Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, I mean, wow.
Was it during the Kim K episode that we talked about her SNL skits, or was it the episode before? I've lost track. But you guys, if you recall, Melissa was like, what if they dated? Like, He would be broken by her booty.
I still stand by that.
Okay. Obviously, you guys, we don't really know if they're dating or not, but of course, I love to divulge into the fantasy. And it's so funny because I remember when he first started dating Ariana, like, he got more interviews, he got more famous, right? And I started watching more of his interviews, and this guy's sense of humor is just so unique. So I can understand, like, if Kim was dating him, like, he'd be so funny, but I don't think she is. But let's say, what if?
Mm-hmm.
He told a story of how he went to Nova with Kid Cudi and Kanye and someone else, and he ended up footing the bill. And Pete has made a few jokes about Kanye on SNL, so it's kind of funny. And knowing how Kanye is with his ego and his pride and his demeanor, it's like Kanye would be like, "What the F, Kim? Like, you're dating this kid?" Oh, the drama that would ensue. And also on the other side of the coin, when it comes to Kim, people are saying like, oh, she's jealous of Kourtney, and Kourtney having her little hot topic moment or rocker chic moment.
I know. When I saw that, I'm like, okay, Kourtney.
And Kim has been wearing a lot of black, but that was before she even did the SNL skit with Pete and like going to Not Scary Farm and whatnot. And here's the thing we know about the Kardashians for sure. At least for Kim and Kris Jenner, they love attention. They love the press. They love a good story. So it's just like, this is the perfect storm for her. And it's so funny how page 6 was like, Kim Kardashian has arrived in NYC, the city of Pete Davidson.
It's now Pete Davidson City. I know. I mean, it's just interesting to see. Like, it just gives you a good laugh. Like, really, to go from like Kanye, superstar, serious, like dark artist, to like silly Pete Davidson. I don't believe it's anything like anything serious is going on. They're probably just like hanging out, having fun. But it's just another win for Pete Davidson, you know? Just another win. Another.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay. I feel like Pete Davidson, he is funny. He is funny. And people were like, oh, how did he bag Kim? Or like, how did he get to hang out with her? Okay, first of all, they did a SNL skit together. And here's the other thing. Kim, notably, reportedly, allegedly, is really nice. Like, she's really sweet. And to me, yes, she is bougie and she has a lot of luxurious aspects in her life. But I also feel like she could be a good friend too. And he's in industry, she's in industry, they kind of understand like the media, social media, the press and whatnot. So it doesn't shock me to see them being friends. I think what shocked people was that they were holding hands on the roller coaster ride. That's when people were like, oh. And obviously the age difference, and also Ariana Grande used to hang out with Kylie and Kim a little bit.
You know what? Like, after everything that Kim has been through last year, she deserves to hang out with someone that gives her a good laugh.
You know what? I'm here for Kim's hoe phase. Like, interested to see. Like, she's in her 40s. She knows herself very well. She's very confident. Obviously, she's very beautiful. So it's interesting to see if she would ever do something like that. But then at the same time, I don't think she will. She has kids. She has law school. She has inmates to talk to try to get them free.
Inmates to talk to.
I'm serious.
Just add that to her to-do list.
So it's like Pete Davidson is probably very low on the clipboard. Maybe she just had free time that day to go to Not Scary Farm. I feel like she's so busy. How does she even have time to date or entertain anyone?
I mean, for Pete Davidson, a lot of women make time.
Davidson is an anomaly.
Halloween just passed, and we got some pretty great costumes, some okay. So let's play a game of Hallowin or Halloweenie.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's start off with someone we were just talking about, Miss Kim Kardashian. She went as a space cowboy, but Kim looked hot. I thought it was a really cool costume. And like I saw someone comment like this year's Halloween 2021 celebrity costumes over Met Gala. Like basically like everyone dressed better for Halloween than they did for the Met Gala.
Of course.
But yeah, Kim's costume just looks freaking hot, like futuristic cowgirl. Part of her aesthetic, I love it. Just very modern and new age, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a Halloween.
Oh, I do like it a lot. I do. And finally, she's showing her body. I was like, 'cause she's been so covered up in these like the Met Gala, and then her outfit when she went to go to Universal Studios for Horror Nights with Andy on the Ellen Show. She was like wearing a long leather coat and all covered up. That's a moment. Okay, controversial. Ariana Grande. Did you see it? The swamp monster.
Yes, that was very interesting. I would not think she would go that costume. Okay, but I'm loving the photo shoot that she has.
I agree. She put in a lot of effort. I was like, she has the graphic designers on her payroll.
But oh my god, like how long it must have taken to get into those prosthetics and paint herself. Like I want to say Halloween just because of all the effort put into this. No, I'm gonna say Halloween because I love the effort and I love the photo shoot. I think the photo shoot is what gets me. If she was just posted next to her husband, like on a wall that said Happy Halloween, I would say Halloweenie just because I'm like, I don't know. You're so beautiful. You have it just covers it. You know, it just covers her beauty. But I'll give it a Halloween just for the effort and photo shoot.
I agree with everything you said. I really love this movie. And I feel like, yeah, she did put a lot of effort into it. And I feel like she went the other scale. It's either you're like super sexy and beautiful or you're like, you're into the outfit. But my heart, it didn't, I couldn't compel myself to double tap. I kind of want to abstain from this vote. Cardi B as Morticia Adams. Oh, like she had a little photo shoot. She put in the effort with the cars and the coffin.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's a Halloween.
It is such a Halloween. Oh my gosh. And that outfit is just like it accentuates all the right areas and I love like a little see-through moment. Oh my god. No, she looks freaking hot. Also, when did like I mean, have celebrities always been doing like these photo shoots with their costumes?
No, but I feel like last year people got really creative. Like remember Sweetie was Destiny's Child in the Bootylicious music video. And then Sweetie this year was Catwoman. And I think it's just part of the game now because you can like they'll write a news article about you, people talk about you, aka like right now. So I think it's also part of the fun, but also makes you stay relevant.
True. Actually, the photo shoot definitely adds and I'm loving it. Okay. What do we think about Harry Styles as Dorothy?
Oh my gosh, from the Wizard. Harry Ween.
I know that name. I mean, clever. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, so he has two costumes. He did the one that I see this most recent where he kind of looks like a jester, but the Dorothy one. Okay, this guy he's always pushing the gender roles and the conformities of expectations. And I feel like he caused such an uproar when he wore like a dress for that one magazine one time. And what's her name? Candace Owens got all like in a tizzy about it. And then she ended up liking him. But anyways, I have no idea how I feel. Because I'm like, how first of all, where is the dog in the basket? Like
That
where's
is
the
central.
accuracy? For me, it's not about the drama factor. Like it's like how accurate are you? Like how much are you living the costume?
But I have to say, I feel like those shoes are just a moment, though. Like, I love those shoes on him, and I want him to wear those more.
Oh, and it's like a boot or something with a zipper.
Yeah, it's so interesting. But what do you give it? Hallowin or Halloweenie?
I'm gonna have to say Halloweenie because I did not feel that he lived up to. Did he put in the same effort as Ariana Grande? No.
No.
Where's her dog? Like, he couldn't include a video of him clicking his heels saying there's no place like home. Like, where's the effort, Harry Styles?
I just have to say, obviously he did a photo shoot because there are 2 different photos on his Instagram page with Halloween costumes. And we're like, we need more. Maybe that would like make it a Halloween. But I agree. We need Toto the dog in a basket. We need the lion and the Tin Man and all that stuff. Like, where's the story? Like, we need more, is what I'm saying. And yeah, this one picture is just not doing this costume enough justice.
Celebrity. Did you see Doja Cat's outfit?
Oh wait, she had a couple costumes, did she? She was also Sarah Bellum from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yes, I like that one. You know, I feel like Doja has had like a good number of looks that if people wore her for a Halloween costume, like we will be able to know. Because she has that alien look in her Need to Know music video, her Libra goddess look in the song with The Weeknd, You Right. And then she was this Disney character. I don't know if it was Disney, but Princess Kita.
Well, the one that I'm seeing on her Instagram page, the first one, Sarah Bellum, I love it. I love the little small. I don't even remember the character name.
Mayor.
Yeah, the mayor, Mr. Mayor. Oh my god! But having the mayor there, I love it. I think this is a fun costume. I love the big red hair. Only issue, the bra is sticking out. It's just bothering me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But I am loving it. Okay, so I was listening to this is a tangent. I was listening to Zayn and Heath's Unfiltered podcast, and they were talking about the Pope. I forgot who it was, but one of them mentioned that they think Doja Cat is just as popular as the Pope is. And then they were fighting. There was like legit an argument between the hosts and their co-hosts, and they were like, if there was a line between Doja Cat and the Pope to see them, I think there would be a longer line for Doja Cat. And the girl and their co-host was like, what the heck? It's the Pope. There's gonna be a longer line for the Pope. And they were just fighting about this, and I thought it was hilarious that they would compare the Pope to Doja Cat. It was very silly. But who do you think would have a longer line?
Okay, before I answer that, I would like to think about the people who will be feeling conflicted. Or I'm thinking about the woman who's like, do I see the Pope or do I see Doja Cat? Okay, I'm gonna have to say it. I think Doja Cat would have a longer line. I just think so.
What?
Yes!
Are
And
you
I will be in the line to see Doja Cat because there's a new Pope all the time.
I would be in line. I mean, I would love to see Doja Cat, but I would be in line to see the Pope because I feel like it's just like that whole. I mean, people travel from all around the world to just go to this one spot to see the Pope. Like, I feel like it's just like the whole like I don't even know. It's being in that essence of like it's something that not many people achieve to go meet the Pope. So I was like in awe that like they would think that Doja Cat have a longer line, but then you just said that you're gonna be in Doja Cat's line. And so that would be longer, but interesting. I never thought this would be a controversial topic.
And I will also pray for the woman who is conflicted between the Pope and Doja Cat. It's okay, girl, if you're conflicted.
It makes sense now. Your feelings are validated.
You will be forgiven.
Okay, let's back to costumes.
Mm-hmm.
We have. What are your thoughts on Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom? Did you see their costume?
No, I didn't. But they have like the funniest costumes. Like one time they were, I think, Bill and Hillary Clinton, and one time she was like a hot Cheeto puff, and one time she was a burger. Oh my God, that is not Orlando Bloom. It is. It's on his page. He said, I faxed the girl. I liked it. That's his caption.
Yeah, and then it says like Katy and Perry, which I guess people are like saying like, oh, it's supposed to be like Johnson and Johnson.
Uh-huh. Oh my God. They know how to be. Oh, wait, and she tagged the CDC, Moderna, Pfizer. She knows how to be controversial.
That is funny. I did not notice that they tagged that. Wow, I'm an idiot. I really did not get that. I was like, okay. Yeah, so what do we think about Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom?
Oh my God, it's outrageous. And I'm gonna say Hallowin because of how many people it's gonna piss off and trigger. Like they went against the fear, they went against the controversy that this will ensue. They didn't care, like they just went for it, and because of the boldness, Hallowin.
And I love that the location is Scaryville. Okay, my favorite part about this costume is the fact that they tag CDC, Moderna, Pfizer, and J&J. That is my favorite part.
Yeah, I love Katy Perry's like Halloween costume. Like she does it so well. Like she doesn't care. Like we can always expect something from her. A moment.
A moment. Taylor Swift. Did you see her costume?
She was a squirrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her the Halloweenie on that. Very boring.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, seriously, Taylor? Like you know she knows she can give a moment.
Watch her come out with a song that's like squirrel.
This
is why.
That is too easy of a what's it called? Not a lucky charm, but Easter eggs.
Yeah.
That's too easy of an Easter egg.
But apparently she did go trick-or-treating in this costume, like where the mouth is, where it shows her face. I guess like a black covering, and she went trick-or-treating with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and their kid. So like, I mean, this was a great disguise, I guess, for her, but people still knew it was her because I saw it online. But yeah, this. Sorry, Halloweenie.
We love you, Taylor, still. I'm excited for my album. Okay, last one. The Jenner you dislike the most. Kendall Jenner.
Oh, I was like, I feel like it's always changing.
No, Kylie was just a cat.
Kendall Jenner, I don't know this character. Do you know this character?
I do not know this character.
It might be our lack of pop culture reference, or my lack of pop cultural reference, but I give it a Halloweenie just because I don't think it's anything interesting to me, at least.
Yeah, I feel like the effort was attempted. It wasn't the effort of Ariana Grande, but the hair is a little outrageous, and I don't know. I feel like she likes it. I don't know. I abstained from voting. I just wanted to bring her
A double tap for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I definitely did not double tap. I didn't understand it. I feel like even if I knew the movie she was talking about, it's like, girl, where are your expressions? Like, where is the drama? Where is the acting? Where's the modeling coming through? Like, you're not making me interested in watching this movie. Like Ariana Grande, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll watch that old movie, but Kendall, I'm like,
yeah, we need like how Ariana did like a magazine or movie cover.
Yeah,
with
the movie
like
poster.
Yeah, movie poster. Like just something more is not giving. It's not giving.
It's not piquing interest.
Mm-mm.
And just like that, we blabbed on for 42 minutes.
That was so quick.
Okay, you guys, let us know who you want us to talk about, who you want us to dive into. You know who I have been just watching videos about? Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston, like diving a little bit deeper into it. And also Jeanette McCurdy. She has a book coming out next year. Do you know the book title?
No, I do not know.
Prepare yourself. It's very spooky. I'm still in Halloween spirit, you guys.
I know she's had a very dark history, but maybe we'll get into it.
Oh, you will. Because next year when her book releases, You will not forget this book title. It's called I'm Glad My Mom Died.
Oh.
Her mom abused her.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a dark past.
And then how, I guess her mom wanted to be like a famous like child star too. So you know what that goes. They live through their kid and they push their kids to do all these things. So I'm gonna have to read it. I told myself no more buying new books because I have so many books to read, but that is a book I feel like I have to read because I feel like you just never know what someone's going through.
Oh, yeah, we'll be talking about her one day.
Okay. All right. Thanks everyone.
Thank you for listening.
ETYL.